Hi Aries, welcome to your Why reading for August 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Little Light of Mind. It's a very cute name. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, show her some love and support as well. And this reading is intended to be a romantic love reading, although it may represent other areas or may resonate with other areas of your life going on, such as family, friends, job, career, money, that sort of thing. All right. All right, for Aries, why? Why? King of Swords, that could be Gemini. Or Aquarius or Libra, but this might need to have a truthful conversation, might need to talk to somebody or confess, tell somebody your issues and have them help you sort it out, that sort of thing. It's about giving wise counsel, making executive decisions, or trusting someone to do that, or it could simply be deciding to cut things off. What else for Aries? Why? Aries, August. Why? Two of Wands. All right. So are they wanting to make plans? This is about them here. Perhaps you both are at the crossroads about something interesting. Okay. Tower. Four of Cups. I'm going to do like this. Ace of Swords. Can you see that? Yeah. Two of Pentacles. Judgment. Nine of Wands. Six of Cups. All right. So we got Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Okay. Wow. So did you two have a disagreement and now someone's waiting to hear from you and you're waiting to hear from them? Are we going to get back together? Are we going to stay broken up? Are you in the in-between phase and you're slowly starting to talk now? Is that what it is? That there's just been this huge eruption or huge fight, and it was over being on the same page, wanting the same things, the reciprocity and equal give and take in the relationship that was or wasn't there, like, let's do this or not, or why don't you this, or I feel like I always do this and you don't give enough, that sort of thing. And again, here's that fight, here's that, all right, well then maybe we should just break up. And then here's like, wait, what? Okay, well I guess I'll move out then, or I guess I'll start seeing what else I have to do to leave, or what else is out there. This is exploring options. Hopefully you can see that. And then this is starting to talk and maybe repair a few things. This could be also the silent treatment though, or someone kind of being petty and withholding. This could be also online communication, but it is beginning conversations, beginning communications, small messages, and communicating again. So just so you know, it looks like because both of you are kind of like, okay, well now what do we do? I mean, we've got the 3 and the 2 here of Wands. It's like, well, are we or aren't we? And if not, then I need to know because I want to make some decisions. But both of you are kind of, and I don't think your person is stuck on how they feel, but I think they're just really sad and disappointed about what happened. And I think they want some decisions, they want some answers, and they feel like it's come to this. Like they want to know what's really going on. There's something that they feel like you're not giving them, or you're not telling them. They feel like they're not getting all of you, and it could be that you're just wanting to move slower, but I think they're wanting more from you than has been given, and they're just feeling stuck on how they feel. And this issue has come up for them with you before, And this could be somebody that's kind of sensitive just because they really took it to heart. Like, it's really bothering them, that the reciprocity and devotion and how much they're willing to invest. This is kind of like Sagittarius reading, is not there. And that's just, it feels like it's new though. So maybe they're not giving enough time. Maybe maybe this might be a bit much, but at the same time, they really are feeling like that disappointment and that sadness over things not being equal. And not only that, but that it's just not as fired up for you. Like you're not like on fire for the relationship like they seem to be. All right, what's this tower about? Ooh, Ace of Cups. Okay. So is it that you didn't say that you felt the same, or is that what it is? Is that why? Because you don't feel the same, and you probably told them that, or you maybe you're not telling them that, and they want answers. They want the truth. Excuse me. What's this Four of Cups about for Aries? What's this Four of Cups? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like there's some disappointment and sadness because you don't feel the same. That you don't want the same things, or you're just not there yet. But they're like, well, if you're not there here now, then maybe you're never going to be. And maybe, you know, we should just break up. And what's this Ace of Swords about? Crikey. What's this Ace of Swords about? There it is, reciprocity. This is the crossroads right here, right? This Ace of Swords. This is them saying, I either want the truth, I want to talk about things, I want to get things out in the open, I want to know everything, I want to know what your plans are, and I want more of you, or I want you to be as in this as I am. But if it's too late for that, like if there's that's why, is because they didn't feel like you were generous enough with your time or your resources or in thinking of them. They weren't a priority to you. It was a one-sided deal, and they have this love for you that they don't feel like you have for them, and they feel like you're not going to get there. And they don't feel like they were a priority. They didn't feel like they were they didn't feel like they were a priority. What's this Two of Pentacles about? Yep. Five of Wands. Fighting and conflict because it was one-sided. Because the priorities were not... You were not a priority for them like they were for... No. You did not make them a priority like they made you a priority in their mind. And so there's probably, a fight and a breakup because there was drama, right? But now you're both wondering like, well, okay, what are we going to do? And so there's this beginnings... it feels like half beginning communication, but it also feels like someone's kind of wanting to be a little bit petty, a little bit control. Like there could be kind of this sort of petty back and forth, maybe online. I think this is someone kind of trying to move past the hurt and give you back your things, or talk without being snarky, but they might not be able to help themselves. They're pretty hurt and frustrated. What's this Nine of Wands about? Okay, so that's the Death card. All right. What's this Judgment about? King of Cups. So this could be Pisces, but this is about someone... You know what? Honestly, this is somebody that's like, you know what? We've been together for a while now. And I know a little bit earlier I said, okay, this feels kind of new, but because it kind of felt like there's this intensity, like they're really kind of rushing and wanting this commitment, but in their mind, either you've known that they felt this way about you for a while, or they think that, enough time has gone by that you should be able to know how you feel about me. You should be able to make that decision. You should want the same things by now if you're sure about somebody, and you're not sure about me, and I'm really sad and disappointed about that. And so here we have the breakup and not talking, but sort of talking, or at least wanting the truth. Is this really the end? That type of thing, because this could be a fight and a breakup because of that, but It's not over yet. And so this is somebody that wanted more of you, and there was a lot of fights and drama because they felt like they were never really a priority, and they gave and did a lot for the relationship that they didn't get back. And they just felt like, you know what, it's nothing has changed. No matter how much we've fought or argued, nothing has changed. If anything, you get kind of more defensive, or you just, we've been here before and I want change, and I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to be here. Like, by the way, we got 2 Six of Pentacles, sorry. But they wanted things to change, either taken to the next level, which would have meant that you would have heard what they said and your feelings would have grown, because they don't just want to kind of stay in that gray area. And that's what has really bothered them. And so this is someone, I feel like this is someone trying to get over you, trying to, because they it's not that you did them wrong, it's that they feel like you don't feel the same. And so that kind of feels like they're settling for less, or they're settling for, you know what I mean? It's just hard knowing, like, well, because there's something about them feeling like they need to be protective, self-protective now, and in dealing with you. And I don't know why. Maybe they want to be friends. Maybe they're trying to be the bigger person and more mature, but this, I don't know. They must feel pretty strongly for you, because they can't seem to stay away. I feel like they keep kind of, first they want to talk about, okay, can we fix this? Can we make some changes? Or I want to know the truth. And then they're just like, you know what? No, it has to end because I'm fed up, or we've been here before and but then here they are trying to be the bigger person, and maybe coming back and being like, okay, I can accept this or that, or maybe, and I don't know about that. That's someone might be selling themselves short, because especially if they feel like enough time has gone by and you should know how you feel about them, and then they turn around and go, okay, wait, I've been thinking about some things, and I could give it more time. Clearly I might have some issues I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to be the bigger person here. But then it's like you're just backpedaling, They must really, you must be something. What's this Six of Cups about? So this is someone that you've probably been dealing with for a while. And here I am saying before that this feels new. Yeah, okay. It looks like this is about you needing to end it for good, because it doesn't look like this person's going to be strong enough to. They're going to always come back. They're going to always try to be like, okay, I've changed my mind, or okay, I'll be better about this or whatnot. And if you don't feel the same, you don't feel the same. And when that happens, when you know it, that's time to end it and walk away. But there's this back and forth. We got the Five of Swords here. There's this making decisions and ending thing, but then that's still unfinished business and going back and forth. And they'll stay away for a little bit to think about things, but it feels like that might just be to find a new angle to come back. And there's feelings here and disappointment, and it doesn't feel like it's that deep for you. And if that's the case, it's about you being the one to finally end this, because they're not going to be strong enough to do it. They're going to always find their way back to you. Okay. All right, Aries. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? Four of Swords. Is that going to obscure anything? Kind of, sort of, maybe, yeah. Four of Swords. This is something you need to take a breather from, that you need to pull away. Just because it's I just feel, I feel bad for the other person. I feel like you're not there, and you might not feel the same, or at least the way they want you to feel. And no pressure, right? But it's one of those things where it's like, well, I don't know if I can ever give you that, so I gotta go. I can't be pressured to to go through the motions if I don't feel it. Like, would you really want me here if I don't want you the way you want me? Like, do you really want me to be here? You know what I mean? Like, let's think about this for a second. So, and maybe this is about you having to be the bigger person and wise counsel here and going, you know, I just don't think I'm ever going to get there, because this person will always come back because they want it that much with you. So and this is about you going no contact. We got the Ace of Swords here and we got the Four of Swords. This is quite possibly going no contact. Even online communication, even online presence as far as the socials, you know, social media, whatever. No presence, no contact, nothing. This should be a clean break. It doesn't look like it is. It looks like this is, you two are doing this dance where they come back in, but it looks like this needs to be a clean break, because it's not doing either of you any good at this point. You're both not able to move on and find somebody who truly fits. What would Aries person say to them? Wow. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Okay. That doesn't sound like someone who always finds their way back to you, but okay. I mean, seriously, it's like, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, this is somebody, it just feels like they're going to, but this one's wanting to stay away right now. Well, bless their heart. Maybe they're starting to finally get it. Maybe this transformation or change is taking hold, but I worry because there's that Five of Swords and it doesn't feel like it's over. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? Whoopsie. What else for Aries? Okay, that jumped, so I'm still shuffling, but transformation jumped. What else for Aries? So here's the thing. Somebody wants something from you that you haven't given them, or that maybe you're not capable of giving, right? And they're always going to find their way back to you, but then they're like, please understand, I have to do something else right now. That doesn't sound like someone that's trying to find their way back to you. Illuminate. So we got transformation and illuminate. Perhaps this is someone that's, well, you know what? That's what judgment is, right? That's someone having reviewed their past, gone through the motions, come full circle on something, and is starting to understand things, and there's an emotional maturity because of it, because of the transformation, because of the change, because of the understanding, and basically realizing things and epiphanies, because there's been this ending and leading to a transformation. So maybe they are going to stay away. I don't, honestly though, I say that and I don't feel it. I think though that they might want more from you than, and even still with that, is that a them thing, or is that like, are you really not in love with them and they can feel it? Or are you like, okay, I do love you, and they're like, well, it's not enough. Like, I don't know what more they want from you, but whatever it is, has been thus far, it hasn't been enough for them. So I don't know why. I don't know why. Are they suspicious of something, like that you are withholding from them? Yeah, they are. They feel like you're not giving your all and they want more from you, but I feel like you're kind of frustrated, like, well, I don't know what more you want from me. And that's where the drama is, because you're like, what more do you want from me? But what else for Aries? For Aries. Okay, so in that sense, like, if that's the case, I kind of feel like, well, you know what, then you gotta go. No more contact with this person, because you simply can't give them what they want. It's just, this is not aligned here. This is a mismatch. Someone's gonna be, I mean, holy cow. We've got irritability. We've got vigil. Someone holding vigil here. We've got, oh my gosh, we got 3 6s. Wow. Oh, we got 4 6s. No, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. We got 4 6s, 3 6s. So we got irritability. And this is over the viability and success of the relationship. We've got disquiet with the pages. And we've got, let's see, do we have 3s? We got 2s. 6s, 2s. 2 2s, which is agreement, because you've broken up for now. So things are in relative, you've decided to part ways, but how long is that going to last? All right. What else for Aries? Ace of Wands. Where am I going to put this? Ace of Wands, and again with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they feel like they're not getting the best offer. They're not being prioritized. They're not being shared with. They're not, it's one-sided, and they don't want it anymore. But they feel like if that's all, everything else is good. So if that's all that it is, if we could just work on that, if we could just fix that, if I could just convince you, and you know what I mean? It all kind of makes me sad, because I don't feel like things are going to change on your end. And they feel like, well, this isn't a bad person. They just need to make this a priority. And it kind of feels like someone might be trying to change you, and that's never a good, that way madness lies. Oh, good gracious. No, no, no. You're doing each other a favor by staying away, because if this happens again, like if you go back again, it's just going to be more heartache for the other person, because I think they see this as something they can fix about you, or as negotiable. Like they just need to explain why, or convince why, or do something to where you'll finally start to prioritize them the way they do you. And that's never a good idea, to try and change that about something. It's either there or it's not. And people are either consistent and reliable, or they're not. And that's what, there's your answer. Not these discussions, these truthful conversations, right? They have to accept how you are, and then just, you can't change that. You're going to be around, like, you're going to be where you are now, not you. But I mean, that, you know, yeah. All right, shutting up. Okay, all right, Aries. This is interesting to me. This, I just have to do something else right now. If it doesn't fit, don't take it. But it just, And this is them, I mean, I can see that there's a breakup here, and then this is them going and feeling like, okay, I need to sort some things out and think about things. But, and here you are having to stay away. Is it because they're still trying to keep tabs with you, or keep communication with you, even though they're kind of on this internal journey to figure things out? But there's still kind of some, it's like, no, this needs to end for good. Like, no more, no. Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, nothing. All right, okay, all right. I hope this was helpful. I hope to see you in the next reading. I thank you for stopping by. You take care.